snowball smash out in St. Louis, and very, very impressive. You know, these players are both pressing buttons. I assure you, they are up in your face.
They'll be pressing the buttons. They're both playing some glorified top 5 characters in this game, in my opinion. So we'll see how this one plays out. We'll see how Atomic can kind of navigate these insane out of shield options that Game & Watch has. These kill threats, and he's gonna take damage like the rest of them. There's no way out of those Nair strings. Yep,
and these juggles right now. Nair up B. Ends up catching the gyro with that forward tilt, just tossing it up. Gonna control little zone when it comes down, but get up attack, gonna get right through that gyro. Air dodge, gonna get him out of that and put him in disadvantage. Wow.
What I will say is there's not a ton of Gamer Dog. There's not a ton of Rob in Kansas, and the only one is Gamer Dog. And I know Ploopy's played quite a bit of games against Gamer Dog, and really good Rob as well. So we'll see how that kind of pays off on the up air. Going to be the good DI. Got it. Doesn't die there. Could have been dangerous.
Yep, and we see stuff like down throw up air happen a lot. Game & Watch, super light character. One of the bigger flaws of the character, you know, gonna die pretty early. So you got to be careful because Rob does not lack kill power, I assure you.
He's got a lot of ways to take your stock early.
Yep.
And we'll see if Ploopy can avoid those. The back air not quite going to take it. Good DI from Atomic's part. Going to get the tech. He's got those. Luckily, doesn't get the double tech option there with the double up B hit. I think is ridiculous.
Yep, absolutely. And just throwing out the bear right now, taking a lot of space. Not even going to go pick up the gyro right now. Just trying to hold stage control, trap this landing. Game & Watch down air. Do be coming down. Game & Watches love that move. It's a pretty good move. I can understand why. And Atomic's waiting for it, but not ready for it that time.
Speak of the devil, man. That down air, such a bread and butter move for these Game & Watch players. Such a great way to land. It's a great kill option. It'll checkmate offstage recoveries at higher percent. So man, it's just like it does the taxes for you. And that up smash, another one of those moves. Really solid pickup from Atomic there to get this game out.
Yep, and that's a move that's pretty good out of shield because it's got that scoop in front of you. You know, if they're landing in front of you, you can find kills with that, yeah. But if you're Ploopy, you keep that in your mind for next stock. Just got to be careful with how you hit Rob's shield a little bit more, but other than that, we got a real even game right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure how familiar Ploopy is with these like gyro combos. I mean, he's just tossing gyro. I think a good marker of how experienced you are against Rob is how well you do with gyro, whether it's on ground or in your own hand. And I think a lot of players really should work on this, like, understanding how gyro works. It's such a broken move, man. Like, combos for Rob are insane on it, but there are other characters that have insane stuff. I think Game Watch probably could do some insane strings with it.
Oh, I'm sure. And finally, we see the bucket come out. Ploopy had been using the bucket quite a bit, hadn't picked up anything in it yet. It's not full just yet, but we're on our way to it. Down throw up B.
Yeah, that comboing at 100% is crazy.
Yeah.
Most characters do not have combos at 100% off grab. But Game & Watch do, you know. He needs it. And that forward smash is going to take the stock. Taking a lead here again. We'll see if Atomic can find a quick answer again, or if he's going to really get snowballed here by Ploopy.
Yep, that was a great back air. Doesn't get the strong hit, ends up getting the weak hit off of it. Going to eat a lot of percent. Ploopy swinging out from the ledge, getting rewarded with 47%. 53.
It's crazy because Atomic's SDI is extremely good there, and he's still taking 50. Like, it doesn't matter. He is just, you can see him nudging his way out of the Nair, but it just doesn't matter because you just follow up with up air, man. It's just insane. This character's advantage state, and Ploopy really playing this game one extremely well, throwing out these moves, up smash forward tilt, a patented classic for Ploopy. Dangerous laser there would have filled his bucket up, and that would have been really dangerous.
Yep. Ends up finding its mark anyways. What do we have? We got a forward throw back off stage. Tries to read.
That down or kill? No way. Wrong way. Maybe the other way might have killed, but go on the opposite side of stage. Definitely going to provide a little bit of safe haven for Atomic, and the up air going to provide him a stock off Ploopy.
Well, let's see what Atomic can bring out to sway this game one back in his favor. In the corner right now. What do we got?
Yeah, winning this game would be a big momentum swing for Atomic, but definitely not going to take it. I think the forward tilt there caught his neutral air. Super active hitbox, kills super reliably at those 120+%. And Ploopy going to take that. Pretty commanding. I mean, it was one stock towards the end, but I mean, it was like just barely. I mean, he was low percent last stock.
Yeah, it felt like even like when both of these players would get their hits, it feels like Ploopy's taking his a lot further. I mean, it's just Game Watch comboing Rob, you know. We didn't see a lot of these long strings coming out from Atomic, so a little more advantage say from Atomic, and this could definitely sway the set in his favor.
Yeah, and I think that's why a lot of Robs feel like this matchup's so horrible, is because you're not really you're not pressing Z in there. Like, you're not dropping that gyro and nairing and catching it. So like those are like those big combos you're going to see, those 0 to deaths, those double tosses off stage. like you're just not getting those versus Game & Watch because you can't nair on his shield. Like
Right.
you will get up special. So like you really just have to play the whiff punish game with the gyro, throwing out the moves, like those grounded moves like this down tilt. Really nice setup there from Atomic, can't roll away, getting a lot of damage, and there's the long combo we're talking about there. The back air going to take that stock. That's the type of advantage that you kind of need. You're not going to get those 0-deaths, but you're going to get those like chases where you're going to read these players' options.
Yeah, and Atomic caught Ploopy's double jump at a really great time, and then just followed the up B after that, and that's checkmate right there. But Ploopy gonna try and answer back, try and get rid of this stock as quick as possible. But Atomic's pressing buttons. He's scrapping right now.
Yeah, and I think once, and then like I said, the PS2 I think would have been a better start for Atomic. I'm not sure if he had the last pick or not, but this stage definitely working out a bit more for him in game 2. He has more space to really navigate this Game & Watch, like trapeze he sets up for you. Like there's really not many options to get around it when you have such a small stage.
Yep. Back air gonna drift Atomic away, sort of get him back down to the stage. Ploopy really trying to fight his way in. And I've seen a lot of players talk about Game & Watch, and the goal with Game & Watch is to try and make him approach you, right? Drift in and swing at you. And Atomic's doing a great job, just sort of running away a little bit until Ploopy starts approaching, and then we'll start playing. But man, big SD.
Expecting that up B to hit him, and it just didn't connect. And unfortunate for Atomic, it buffers the air dodge. And just really unfortunate situation for him there. It's definitely going to cost him. Great at that. The SDI isn't phenomenal. So if he's getting out of that, I mean, that's just saving him 50% of damage minimum.
Absolutely. Only taking 19 after getting hit with a Game & Watch Nair. You're big chilling right there.
Oh, you're happy, man. You're gripping for sure.
Got him in the corner right now. Gyro's going to find its mark as he drops it off stage. Catches it back after the bucket reflected it. That's pretty good.
It was definitely nice, but I'm surprised the downer didn't connect at all, even the sour spot there, and giving Ploopy a good situation. And we'll see how this kind of plays out. I mean, it's really hard to find those last hit scenarios against Game & Watch because that's going to take the stock. I mean, he's dead. Like, full rage, down smash at what, like 50%? I mean, that's insane, dude. Just robbery.
Absolutely.
No pun intended.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you're Ploopy, man, that swings the game so much in your favor because Ploopy was at a very high percent right now, and 157. This Game & Watch should be dead.
Dude, I'm like, if I'm Ploopy there, I know my opponent's tilted off that down smash. I'm going for down throw 9. Yeah, let's just bury this game and let's just make this the most tilting experience possible. Even the best and most like composed players, but then they're going to take that stock. The bad DI there, I think, holding in for the up smash for whatever reason. Probably looking for the F tilt after it.
Yep, absolutely.
It's punished.
Only 85% on Atomic, and if we saw anything on stock 1 of this game, Atomic can make that up quickly. Just got to find the right hit, got to navigate around these hitboxes, right? But Ploopy just covering every base. If you thought he was done swinging, you're wrong.
Yeah, my down tilt not plus on hit always there. I mean, you can't necessarily throw multiple out at once at these low percents, and Ploopy calling that out with the up special. Putting him in the bad spot again in the corner versus Game & Watch. And with that bomb hitting the shield, almost taking the stock there with the up smash.
Big up air right now. Calls out the downer. I feel like he was trying to bucket and end up going for the Game & Watch side B, but who knows?
I mean, it's not out of reach, though, for Atomic here. The downer almost taking the stock at 130. And it's not out of reach. Like I said, that gyro at that ledge, I mean, you can get a kill very easily here at these percents, knocking into any up smash. I think the up smash just kills outright right now, actually. So if you can find that, it's possible. And even a back air at ledge will definitely take it.
Playing very carefully right now. I really like the way Atomic's just sort of navigating this neutral right now. Gyro at the ledge, just like you said, has him in the corner. Can we get anything off of it? They're both playing extremely slow, not committing too much yet.
Is that going to be it? Man, the fair just clipping the landing. I mean, he was playing it so well. Like you said, he was fading back with these nairs that you have to do in this matchup. You have to catch these drifts in with the Game & Watch multi-hits and stuff like that because you're not really punishing them out of shield. Rob, notoriously not the greatest out of shield options, so really has to play that preemptive game, and he was playing it so well, but you just mess up a couple times, you get down smashed on the platform at 50, and you explode. Like, he was in full control of that game, but it just slipped away. I wouldn't be surprised to go right back to PS2.
Yep. And right there also, we saw if the bomb hadn't hit, Atomic was going for a back air. Definitely would have killed Game & Watch right there, so extremely close game 2. And I feel like Atomic found some answers in that, so I'm curious to see, sort of how this game 3 goes with all the knowledge that Atomic has, in the matchup, player matchup, and character matchup.
Yeah, if you think about those stocks that were taken, I mean, it was the SD off stage with the air dodge, and then it was the down smash at 50. So if you can avoid that, the triple toss there, good damage.
Y'all thought we just had double tosses? Hold up, I got a third.
Yeah, no, the triple toss, definitely a advanced Rob technique there, and pulling it out against a character like Game & Watch, definitely really good damage. You're not getting it otherwise.
Ooh, tries to go for the nair, but Game & Watch forward tilt is so active.
Yeah, I mean, that move's crazy, man. He's throwing the chair out. He's John Cena out here.
All right, big laser. All right, oh, goes for an insane read, but the air dodge going to get through it.
We're getting out of that. Good mash and the up special. That's a big check against Rob. Like, if you're giving Rob down throw kills at 100 consistently, man, like, Rob's just breathing a sigh of relief every time that happens.
Yep. And Atomic with a lead. He started with a lead last game also. Not as big of a lead as he started with last game, but a lead nonetheless. How's Ploopy going to try and close this out? Oh, he's just narrowly evading a lot of what Ploopy's throwing at him right now.
He's put himself above Game & Watch, though. I mean, it's a really difficult situation. Gets the whiff punish, though. Throws the gyro down. Adds a little lag to that Game & Watch button that just doesn't really exist otherwise. The Z-Nair, not really going to get much off of it. Too high of a hit on the Nair. Getting a lot of damage, though. I mean, this fade back, I mean, this neutral adjustment from Atomic that we saw towards the end of Game 2 is really coming through in Game 3, keeping him in the head in this pivotal game.
Yep, I really like the way Atomic is playing, trying to get stage control and then use that to his advantage right now. Big turnaround down tilt. We got Ploopy in the corner. What do we have? Lands with a nair.
And this looks pretty rough for Ploopy right now, but okay, if he can survive this, we can talk about it. Okay, so gets out of there quickly with the up special. That was a good option to mash out of it as well. But the thing is here, like what I was going to mention is this bucket is almost full. So we're seeing this bit of a deficit here, but if we see him fill this bucket up, man, I mean, that's like, it's like a Wario off, man. Like it's got to be considered, and that side be going to be a good option to catch that there and taking that Game & Watch stock.
Absolutely, and now a full stock lead. He's really in control. That was a crazy grab right there.
Oh, goes to the 9. I was going to mention, like, there's also that on the table. You never can forget. Why not let it fly, in my opinion? I mean, you get a little bit of extra damage if you don't, but you could just take the stock.
Yep, 74% off stage right now. Ploopy's really putting his foot on the gas, trying to find this stock quickly, but Big Nair is going to answer back. We got 56 on Ploopy. He's in the corner.
Ooh, that's going to take it. Yep, it's a great pickup. DI in there, caught from Atomic on that late hit neutral air, man. That's popping straight up above him.
Yep. And neutral get up is a very strong option in this game. So a lot of times, if you're a higher level player, you almost always have a punish ready for that, just in case that you can throw out if you think they're getting too comfortable. Neutral getting up from ledge.
Yeah, I mean, there's such a small window. You got one frame to punish it, right? But the best players in the world, like, I mean, Atomic's in that conversation of like the top 100, top 200. He's definitely like got those on lock, man. There's no question.
Absolutely, and finally finding his first game. I feel like there's been a steady improvement from Game 1 to Game 2 to Game 3 to Atomic finding that. So if the pattern continues, this Game 4 could be comfortably in Atomic's favor. But if you're a Ploopy, there's adjustments coming down the pipeline. Don't sleep yet.
See, we're back to small battlefield here, and like I mentioned earlier, I mean, it looks really difficult for Rob. You have so much less space to do his landing mix-up, so much less space when you go high against this character, and he's opting to go high pretty often because those off-stage scenarios are so scary. So we'll see how it plays out for him in Game 4, if he can kind of make those adjustments and make this stage a little bit more favorable for him.
Big forward air. And Atomic scrapping back onto the stage, trading hits a little bit, finding himself some stage control again, gets a little bit of a punish. Beats that forward air out immediately, and now the game's tied, and he dies!
Bad DI on that up air, and wasn't quite ready for it. Started the key, and just didn't come out in time.
Yep. And that's one of those moves, like, that hitbox is phenomenal, but if you could catch it at the beginning, or if you could try and punish the landing, that's really the secret to punishing a Game & Watch dare right there. Atomic having the matchup knowledge ready, but now gotta find a way to land, and this is difficult.
Yeah. I mean, even when you get to the platform, right, your challenge isn't over yet. I mean, you still have Game & Watch below you with the nair, with the up air, with the up special, like all these options. And that forward air is going to jab or jail into the grab there. No option other than to take it.
Yep. Tries to go really high with the Game & Watch up. He's really chasing him up there, trying to find this stock very quickly before, like we saw Atomic getting a big punish right here. Little triple toss, catches it a fourth. Can we get a fifth?
Yeah, no, it's definitely difficult, and Atomic's super aware of where that gyro is coming down. It was put up in the air, and he was ready for it. He knows the timing of when it's going to come back in, and picks up a huge combo for him, and that's a great heads-up play from Atomic.
Absolutely, and now 2 stock difference right now. 159, Ploopy can find this stock off a lot of Game & Watch's hits right now. It's just finding the right one.
It's going to be difficult to find. I mean, we're at a massive deficit here, bucket or not. I mean, it's really going to be difficult to come back in this one.
Great parry.
Yeah, just the parry and the landing hit.
Yeah, landing hits on this game have been catching in Smash in general, I've been catching players for decades, bro. Come on. But parrying on that one, Ploopy's still going to find the stock regardless, though. But 84% on his last stock. This is looking dangerous for a game 4.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely not impossible here. And we've seen the early stocks when Game Watch come out. If Ploopy can find some way, it's going to be a lot of damage. Gets out of that. A little too light to get strung too far along the stage like that. Really difficult situation now. The up smash almost doing it. Down smash not getting the berry. Great situation. Going the other side of the stage. Avoiding the situation entirely. The up smash going to catch his big body rolling from the ledge.
Now, what kind of cheese does Ploopy have in the back pocket right now? This gyro putting in a lot of work.
Huge opening here for Ploopy. Not quite getting the damage that you would expect, but getting a second follow-up. And the 9 comes out, but doesn't get the jump.
Yeah, speaking of cheese, crowd behind us saying he's a cheeser too. Hey, man, this is what it takes to win, you know? You got to have those in the back pocket, things that can, you know, steal a stock in an instant.
Right, we're forward air. We're up airing right now. I mean, this advantage state has not ended in a long time, and the fuel has got to be low on Atomic side. He's aware of it, and the back air is going to take the last stock, and Ploopy takes it game 4 over Atomic, man. Man, that matchup is so suffocating, man, and that small battlefield was the difference, and Atomic was playing it so well. But it wasn't enough.
No, it wasn't enough, and that game really did just sway in an instant. We saw him go for the nair, miss the 9, but then did not take his foot off the gas at all. There was just nothing but pure aggression and, just like you said, just suffocation to find that game, and pops off, tosses the chair off the stage a little bit, and just homies hyping him up off the stage. And, geez, that was loser's bracket, so Atomic out at 9th, the 5th seed. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, I mean, that's tough. It's really tough because I think what happened there, I mean, Atomic using that fuel as a resource to avoid those juggles for so long, but Ploopy hyper aware of that, understanding that once he got that forward air to send Atomic all the way off stage, he's got no option but to come straight to the ledge. And if he activates that back air to get that extra drift, that's so much lag, and Ploopy's ready for that, and Atomic knows it. So that was just such a difficult situation to deal with.
Yeah, it really was difficult. He really